Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam, or xJawz, and I'm a little bit sick right now, so my voice might sound a little bit different, but hopefully I'll get better. But in the meantime, thought I would do a frequently asked questions video because I got nothing better to do while I'm sitting inside the house. So anyway, in case you're unfamiliar with this series, Getting to Know xJawz, Frequently Asked Questions, I'm just going to answer questions that are asked me via Facebook and Twitter. That way I can do two things. Number one, I can obviously answer your guys' questions, and number two, I can sort of prevent these same questions from being asked, time and time again by spreading the word about spreading the answers of these questions to thousands of people at a time. So anyway, starting with question number one, we have Josh U. And Josh U asks, Josh U says, hey xJawz, I was wondering if you could help me out. I watch your videos and you make it look easy. As soon as you get the Harrier, you're getting the nuke. My problem is I can't even get the Harrier without dying. Any tips? Well, what it seems that Josh U is referring to in this gameplay is the fact that often I will play games where everything seems to go right for me. Whether I don't get noob tubed or my air support doesn't get shot down, things just seem to go right in situations where they'd usually go wrong. What you guys need to remember is you're not seeing all of my gameplays. You're seeing a percentage of my gameplays. So for every one video that everything goes perfect, where I upload it, there's one video where my air support got shot down, and one where I got noob tubed. I was on a 15 kill streak or something like that. So just remember, I'm not perfect by any means. There's all that bullshit that happens to you guys. Same stuff happens to me. I just don't upload it when it happens. So anyway. Question number two, Harvard E asks, and by the way, or Harvard, not Harvard. Anyway, Harvard E says, hey xJawz, if Call of Duty didn't exist, what game would you be playing instead? I would definitely be playing Halo. I really love Halo Reach. I didn't really get into Halo 3 much at all. I played it for about 2 weeks before I got Call of Duty 4 that would be, and it just didn't really appeal to me that much. I wasn't, I'm not a big Halo player. I'm really not that into it, and it just kind of, it was sort of a more noob-friendly game, I guess, Call of Duty, because, you kill people so easy, and there's less of a learning curve. So I guess saying that it's a noob-friendly game is wrong. It's just that there's less of a learning curve when playing a game like Call of Duty, because you can use just kind of like common sense to do well, rather than something like Halo, where you need to know all the maps, and you need to know where all the power weapons spawn, and you need to, get to the power weapons, and then you need to, hit somebody with, 4 or 5 shots, and like I just said, there's more of a learning curve on Halo, and after playing so much Call of Duty, now looking back on it, I think Halo would be the game that I would be playing if I didn't have Call of Duty. The next question comes from Cliff K, and Cliff K asks, hey xJawz, when you go to college, are you still going to upload videos? Well, this is sort of something that I can't give you guys a 100% yes or no answer for yet. The thing is I don't know what my living arrangements are going to be for college. Well, I kind of know. I know I'm going to be going to a dorm. I will be living in a dorm at least my freshman year, because I kind of want to have that dorm experience, and I know some people might think that's stupid, but I'm not going to, even though I might be able to afford it, I would not want to, get an apartment my first year of college, because I think living on campus, living in a dorm room with a roommate and meeting a bunch of guys there, I think that's what's ultimately going to appeal to me, like having the dorm experience per se, I guess you could say. And yes, I am pretty much referring to like the party scene, I guess. Anyway, the next question is from Kai F, and Kai F says, hey xJawz, how does the 5 KD challenge last? Like when you get to level 70, or basically he's just wondering when am I going to stop doing the 5 KD challenge. This is something I've been putting a lot of thought into lately. As you can tell, I haven't been uploading much 5 KD games, and the reason for that is I played a live commentary session the other night and played some games, and I didn't record the games. I recorded the audio but not the video. So now I'm at the point where if I were to continue it, people would be like, oh, you didn't upload the last however many games because you did bad, when in actuality I did bad some of the games and I did really good some of the other games, but I didn't record it. So I'm kind of at a crossroads there, but I'm also at a crossroads with Black Ops, whether or not I should do it with Black Ops. And I can already look into the future and envision the top rated comment is going to be something like, thumbs up if you think xJawz should do the 5 KD challenge for Black Ops. The thing is, guys, is Black Ops, the gameplay standards are going to be lowered a lot. Your ability to get those super high kill-death ratios balanced out by the average games and the bad games that you get in Modern Warfare 2 is not going to be there. The same sort of dynamic isn't going to exist, because in Call of Duty Black Ops, the kill streaks aren't going to be as effective. I mean, the chopper gunner, I cannot see that being nearly as effective as what it is in Modern Warfare 2. And just in general, it's going to be harder to get those kill streaks now that kill streaks don't stack. So when taking that into consideration, I think if I were to do something like this, I would have to move it down to like the 4 or the 3 KD challenge, because seriously, it's going to be a lot harder to get the same kind of gameplays that I do for Modern Warfare 2 in Call of Duty Black Ops. So just keep that in mind, and I don't know if people would want to see the 4 or the 3 KD challenge for Black Ops. I don't know if it would be entertaining enough. So still thinking about that. Any input you guys give me is appreciated. The next question comes from Dylan B, and he says, "Hey xJawz, just watched your Getting to Know xJawz videos. I wanted to know, how much do you play a day? I just got restricted to 2 hours a day. Could I still improve my gameplay if I have 2 hours?" Well, I'll answer the first part of your question. How much do I play on average per day? I'd say, first of all, I don't play every day, especially now because I have a stockpile of games saved up. I have, I think, 44, last time I checked, 44 gameplays saved up on my hard drive that I can post. So I'm pretty much set until Black Ops for the most part. Now and then, when I'm feeling in a gaming mood, I'll get on Modern Warfare 2 and I'll record, and I can get some games to post. But for the most part, right now, on average, I'm putting less than, definitely less than an hour a day. I think even saying the word hour a day, or saying the phrase hour a day, is sort of misleading, because I don't put near an hour a day into Modern Warfare 2 anymore. I just don't have time to play that game, or I have the time, but I just don't enjoy it, and I don't play it that much. But as far as gaming goes, in general, how much time I put into, I guess, the combination of Halo, Geometry Wars, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, and maintaining my YouTube channel, I'd say 2 to 3 hours a day. So that answers the first part of your question. Second part of your question, I'm sure you can improve your gameplay playing 2 hours a day. I don't think that should be too difficult. The next question comes from Oleg K, and Oleg K asks, or says, "Hi xJawz, I love your videos, and I was wondering where you got the name xJawz." Wow, so this has been requested a lot. So I've answered this before, both individually in messages and also on a live stream before, so I thought I'd answer it in a video finally. So basically, a long time ago, when I first got my Xbox, I was thinking about what I wanted my gamertag to be. And I remember one of my friends, his AIM name was Buns of Steel 156, I think. That's probably wrong, and I know like 100 people are probably going to add him now. But one of my friends' AIMs, or MSNs, whatever, because people used to use those back in the day in like middle school, was Buns of Steel, whatever. And I thought it would be funny to do Jaws of Steel, and my brother did Ass of Steel, and it was just kind of like a joke. And this was when we had first got our Xboxes, and from that point on, I switched my gamer tag around once or twice. A lot of people told me I should change it because it sounded kind of gay, and I did. And then I got into game battles, and when you get into game battles, in case you're unaware, at least this is the way it used to be, you change your gamer tag almost every other week. There's sort of this middle stage in game battles where you're not a bad player, but you're not like playing PCLs, you're not a great player. You're sort of that tryhard kid who thinks he's all that, usually kids who don't hit or who haven't hit puberty, and kids who are remaking their teams every 2 weeks. And that was me mid-2008, I want to say, and I was changing my gamer tag every single day. xJawz, or Jaws this, Jaws that. And then it ended up being something completely different. It was Blood Rush O, and that's where that's the gamer tag that I used when I played Pro Circuit Ladder for game battles. For those of you guys who know about that, so when I decided that I'd start a YouTube channel, I said, all right, this is going to be a brand new thing. Like I'm not going to play game battles. This is the new thing that I'm going to do. I've given up on Pro Circuit Ladder and MLG. I want to go back to my roots. And what I did was I made a gamer tag, the simplest gamer tag I could make, with Jaws with a Z in it. And that was xJawz. So that is the origin of my gamertag. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Getting to Know xJawz. If you want me to answer one of your questions, there'll be a link in the description of this video to Twitter and Facebook, and you can go on both of those, send me a question, and I'll try and answer it for the next episode. I'll see you guys later. Bye.